All right. Hey, it's me again. We are checking, make sure we're working properly. And we are. Um, anyway, I got this massive box of football cards from late 90s, early 2000s, and we're going through them to see if what I got was any good. So far, nothing like awesome. It's just been a whole lot of fun going through these and finding stuff. Quick note: I am keeping all the Saints cards; those are mine. And there may be another handful I find, like maybe some Peyton Mannings or something I'll keep. But all the rest of these are going to be for sale. So, and I think I've got what may amount to a couple of thousand cards to go through over the next few days. So we'll see how it comes out. So here we go. Push that up. That's my commons pile there. Rodney Pete. This is a great era Lions team. I think they were underrated, and I don't know. I think if the organization had tried harder, they might have come away with a little bit more. Denver players. Jake Delhomme. Like Jake. Always like Jake. I'll put it with those. These have been cool. A lot of these have shown up. These are like some Upper Deck Legends cards. Fred Biletnikoff, John Stenerud, Bobby Bell, and John Brody. So I've been putting those separate stack for like Legends stuff. Tim McGuire, Gary Garrison, Chris Collinsworth, the announcer, was a halfway decent receiver, if I recall. Eric Kramer, 3,000. I didn't realize he actually threw for a bunch of yards. Eric Kramer for the Bears. Raiders. Is that Tim Brown? Yep, Tim Brown, Raiders card. Always like Tim Brown. Let's see. Rashaan Salam. This is one of those guys. He was like an incredible college player, but never quite could made it in the NFL. Ken Houston, Legends. This is a funny one. Billy White Shoes Johnson. I think he was one of the first guys to do like end zone celebrations. Jim Marshall. Let's see, what was the thing? Rookie photo shoot flashback. So this is a rookie that's not a rookie because he wasn't a rookie. Who is this? Oh, Andrew Walter. Maybe it is. Rookie exclusive edition. Okay. That's going to go. Where's my rookie stack? I'll make another rookie stack. Rookie stack right there. Matt Jones. Oh, he's a decent player. Oh, what is this one? Oh, Ken Anderson. Bengals. Legends. Vince Young. Always a fun watch. Over. Justin Fargas. Camera adjustment here. I'm trying to take this camera down. For some reason, it's decided to lean. Anyway, okay, back to this. So upward scripture learning card and Bart Star Legend. All right, moving along. Let's see. Reggie McKenzie. Mercury Boris. These Legends cards are fun. Eric Pegram. Yeah, that goes. Commons. Alexander. That's not Sean. Derek Alexander. Ray Mickens, rookie. Cardinals. Simeon Rice. Yeah, Simeon Rice, rookie. That may be worth looking up. Darren Gordon. And Pine. Jim Pine. Let's see. Hello, whoever it is watching. Dick Anderson. Jim Marshall. That's a cool picture. That's a really good picture. Franco. This is like the third of these Franco Harrises I think I've pulled. Gene Upshaw. Padded and dirty and all these guys got. Jim Ringo. Another Franco Harris. Tommy McDonald. Dwight Stevenson. Billy Cannon. Oh, that's cool. I'm from Louisiana. He's like an LSU legend. And that's going in my key pile. He was fun thing about Billy Cannon. I don't know if he's still alive or not. But Billy Cannon was a dentist. Wound up being a dentist, and he was the dentist for the prisoners. And he ran into some like white collar legal trouble, but he wound up being a dentist, and I think he was the dentist for like the prisoners at Angola Prison in Louisiana. And you could, if you wanted to go see Billy, you had to go to prison. Floyd Little, Glenn Dawson, Eric Dickerson, Mike Curtis, still with the Legends, Larry Zonka. Let's see. Fran Tarkenton, Chuck Foreman, Paul Hornung, Otto Graham. 2 Otto Grahams. And another Larry Zonka. Great thing about these old cards, like, for those of us who are like, oh, I'm never going to own a Larry Zonka card. Well, now you can. Stanley Pritchett. Ooh, Penny Hardaway. Penny was cool. I always like Penny Hardaway. So I think he's made a pretty decent post NBA career. I think he's coaching somewhere. Willie Parker. He was a good running back for a couple of years. Corey Dodgers, star rookie. Aaron Rodgers. Bowman. I don't know if that's technically it's 2005. I think that's. Let's see if that's his rookie, but that's a good find. Daryl Tapp. PJ Pope. Joe Kloppenstein. Berg. Larry Johnson. He did really good for me a few years there as my running back for my fantasy leagues. Chiefs players. Let those go. Those will go there. Those go there. Okay. Isaac Bruce. Not a good receiver. No LJ. I always liked LJ. Patrick Surtain. Is it no LJ? Nope. Priest Holmes. I was hoping I'd come across a Priest Holmes. Man, that's a cool card too. All right. I think one of my favorite things about football cards, you get a lot better action shots than you always did with baseball cards. Curtis Martin. Santana Moss. Sean Taylor. It's a good player. Oh, Aaron Brooks. That's my boy right there. Like second best ever, maybe third best ever, depending on your opinion. Bobby Abear, Saints quarterback. Quentin Portis. A little bit of crease there. A little bit too bent up. Says, yeah. Broncos team. Carson Palmer. Levi Brown. Cardinals. Mark Bulger. Yeah, another Deuce McAllister. Keep him a Deuce. He was my favorite Saint till Drew Brees came along. Brett Perriman. Travis Minor was a good player for a couple of years. And Ultra Achieve. Marvin Harrison, Ultra Achieve. All right, moving along. Bear Perilli for the Patriots. I guess you had to put some old Patriots. Like those old Patriots teams were terrible. Willie Jackson. It's Isaac Bruce. Yep, Isaac Bruce. Kejana Carter. One of the biggest disappointments of all time. Lawyer Malloy. Ooh, Lawyer Malloy rookie. Jim Zorn. Legends. Turf champions Kerry Collins. Or before, I always felt Kerry Collins may have never wound up on the right team at the right time because he wasn't terrible. Keyshawn. Let's see. What else we got here? Chris Hudson. Richmond Webb. And Tony Carter. Chad Pennington, he's another quarterback I always felt never quite wound up on the right team. Always liked Chad Pennington. John Elway. Who's got somebody looming over him. Cool. Vincent Jackson. Alex Mack, rookie. 1,000-Yard Club, Isaac Bruce. Spider-Man playing card. Will Blackwell. That's a rookie. Aeneas Williams. Chris Callaway. Mike Bell. Jabbar Gaffney. Drew Bennett. I don't get why these are so thick. These Bowman cards. It's not like there's anything special about them. It's not like they're unless they're like putting the packs to fake you out, I guess. What is this? Joe Horn. But there's no cell phone. I mean, Joe Horn cell phone. Paul Williams. Ronald Curry. Chester Taylor. I think he was a good running back for like a couple of years. Head of the class. Anthony Ferrano, tight end. Cardinals players. Corey Buckhalter. Steelers players. Ryan Grant. Lawrence Maroney, rookie. Roy Glover, Victor Abadayu, Rams. Demetrius Williams. Jacoby Jones, rookie. Hussein Muhammad. Leonard Little. Trent Green. And Chris Sims. Gary Russell. Ooh, Reggie. Reggie Bush. Yes, I'm getting excited about all the Saints cards. And no shame about it. D'Angelo Williams. David Joseph. Devin Hester. Always like Devin Hester. Randy Moss. That's a Randy Moss with the Raiders. Winston Justice. Touch Chrome. Nate Clements. Chargers. Nate Burleson. Got creased. Yeah, some of these aren't great condition. Actually, a lot of these aren't great condition, but still fun. Broncos team. Jets team. Steve McNair. Daniel Bullocks. Rookie. Alan Zamatis. Rookie. Leonard Russell. Pro set. Another Devin Hester. Ashley Ambrose. There's this. Work done. Card. Otis Taylor. Legends. 97 rookie. Rack Caruth. Kurt Warner. Cardinals card. Terrell Buckley. Andre Bruce. Ooh, Ronaldo Turnbull. Was it good? Was it linebacker? I think it was linebacker. Defensive end. Fred Marion, Vincent Brown, and John Stevens. Pro set cards. I want to say pro set some of those. You might be able to get these pretty cheap. I like get these for pack opening pretty inexpensive. Ooh, we got Jake Reed, Vikings. I'm gonna put these black diamonds like they're separate pile because they're kind of cool. Warren Sapp. Jake Randall. Ken Harvey. Who's this? Donnell Wolford. Mike Curtis. Mike Haynes. Cliff Branch. Jerry Kramer. Another Steve Nair. Another Larry Zonka. I think I pulled more Larry Zonkas. All this, which is kind of weird. Marcus Allen, Pinnacle Express. Keenan McCardle, he was, I think, good for a couple of years. And Eric Rett. Walls. Wesley Walls. Cody Blanchard. Ringo. Swan. These Pinnacle cards are so nice. Rob Moore. And another Derek Thomas. Giants players. Spider-Man. Thanks, Molden. Saints draft pick. Who I think did. I know he panned out real well. I don't remember him. Cincinnati Bengals. Carl Pickens. Frank Sanders. Michael Barrow. Robert Brooks. Terrence Mathis. Jesse Tuggle, Falcons. I need to pull. I live in Georgia, and I need to make sure all the Falcons are laid aside for all those poor souls. And Dickey. Curtis Conway. Ali Nagata. Rookie. Pfeiffer. Ooh, Reggie White. Reggie White, that's cool. Roy Barker. Andy Rovestelli. Darcy Levens. Darcy Levens. Derek Alexander. And Mark Clayton. Kimball Nadera. Earl Farrell. Wes Hopkins. Power combo Bruce Smith, Daryl Talley. Mark Murphy. Dave Casper. Willie Wood. Roger Craig. Oh, pulled the Jordan. Pulled a Michael Jordan card. Is that a Bulls or is that a... It's a Bulls. That's neat. I've seen worse shape. It's a Topps 98 Jordan. Cool. Stellar performer Cordell Stewart. Again, people knock on Cordell. I don't know that he'd show up a decade too early, if not a little bit longer. That he wouldn't have done better more in the modern game, particularly if he had maybe better coaching. Dan Marino, Steve McNair, and Terry Glenn. Oh, there's only Dan here. Mark Brunell. Yeah, that's Jags Mark Brunell. I think Mark Brunell has like 2 or 3 rings as a backup. Jamarcus Russell. Matt Jones. Green Bay Packers. Legends. More legends up here. Mark Duper. John Stallworth. Marcus Allen. Marcus Allen contest card. Herman Moore. Wesley Shepard. Bernie Parmelin. Darren Bennett. Some checklist. Dwayne Washington and Stephen Moore. All right, last stack for here. Oh, I got to finish the stack, and then I got one more stack, and I think we'll be done for today. Oh, Fred Biletnikoff Legends. Oh, the game rules cards, but they've got Chris Warren on, whoever that was. Legendary Leaders, Weeb Eubank. Rashawn Salam. Star Rookie Austin Collie, that might be okay. I looked up some decent rookie like that. I had a Stantonio Holmes rookie. It wasn't worth a bunch. So a lot of these are going to be like 50-cent cards. Robert Smith. Another, I think it was the 3rd Biletnikoff card I've got. Whirl. Willie Davis. Must be like traded or something. Free agent. Elvis Gerbach. Desmond Howard. I'll put that right there. Max McGee. Legends. Michael Barrow. Bent up Jamal Lewis. Man, that was like 4 leg and a half. All right. Gus Frerotte. Eric Davis. Chris Carter. Charlie Garner. Dale Carter. Michael Strahan. Dana Stubblefield. What are these? What year it is? These are score. These aren't great design. Lions. Oh, Scott Mitchell. Jonathan Ogden. Rookie. Ooh, Sam Mills. But he's on the wrong team. Johnny Morton. 97 rookie. Who? Oh, Wark Dunn. Nice. What? Wark Dunn rookie. Cool. Rashawn Salam's like third Rashawn Salam fan. Chris Chandler. Another Danny Warfel. Oh, what Danny Warfel card? And Dan McGuire. All right. Final stack. Right here. Not for the whole thing. Like, I've got like, I think we're going to want to do like 10 of these live streams going through these cards. So stay tuned. Spend a day with an NFL player contest. It was a bit late to enter that. Adam Vinatieri. And Anthony Gonzalez receivers. One of those, some of those good Colts teams. Jim Harbaugh. No, those good Colts teams. Oh, what's this? Some sort of leaders. Retrospective. 4 incredible talents from 96. Start with Keyshawn, Eddie, Leland, and Lawrence. Skybox, some sort of rookie card thingy. All right. Steve McNair. A handful of Steve McNairs. Let's go around too. Here we go. Jerry Rice, the Raider. Had a couple good years with them. Harvey Williams. Darren McFadden. Dane Thomason. That's a good pull. That's a nice one. Ben Roethlisberger. That's a decent pull too. Let's see. All these are backwards. Except that one. All right. Philip Rivers. He may have only had like 6 kids at that point. Barrett Rude. Julius Jones. Antonio Freeman. Some of these, there's a decent stack here. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Not that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Ray Lewis. This is the first Ray Lewis pull I've had. These are pretty good shape too. Ray Rice. Joe Flacco. Dan Stubblefield with like 3 creases in it. Champ Bailey. Those are in decent, pretty good shape. Marcus Allen, turf champion. Walls. Wesley Walls. Antonio Freeman. Archie Manning. I mean, that's good as Archie Manning card. He looks rough. All those old NFL players, they look rough. Steven Gostkowski. Brandon Tate rookie. And oh, cool. Pulled Tom Brady. Last one. That's not the last one today, but pulled Tom Brady. That's cool. See if there's any more good ones here. Eric Molds. Anthony Gonzalez. Got another Peyton. Pulled a Peyton earlier out of here. Reggie Wayne. Dwight Freeney. So those good early 2000s Colts teams. Fulamawala. Steve Smith. Michael Crabtree, rookie. Alex Smith. Again, another player I never felt right. Maybe never quite wound up in the right place at the right time. Frank Gore played forever. It's Young. Matt Ryan from Falcons fans. Tony Gonzalez. Roddy White. What are these? These are upper decks. 2009 upper deck, and these all in pretty decent shape. Ooh, Patrick Willis. So that was the Saints card for me. Vince Young. Pulling thing of Vince Young's. Deshaun Jackson was creased up. Eli Manning. His first Eli of this whole big pile. Steven Gostkowski. Troy Polamalu. And Quan Bolden. Larry Fitzgerald. I have very little to complain about with this stack. 2 Larry Fitzgeralds. Lyndon White. Santana Moss. Antonio Gates. Curtis Painter rookie. Bo Scaife. Dominic Hickson. Rodney Ferguson. Rookie. That's a rookie. John Beeson. Ooh, LaShawn McCoy rookie. That's pretty good. Cool. Mario Williams. Reggie Brown. Hey, Ty Romo. Michael Turner. Falcons Powell. Harvey Williams. Trent Edwards. Rashad Jennings, rookie. Ah, cool. Marcus Golston. Jack Youngblood. Brett Favre. And Tim Carter. Ooh, Lance Ward. Some of my boys right there. Hines Ward. Brandon Marshall. Kyle Orton. Brandon Marshall. Adrian Peterson with Vikings. All 3/4 season. Adrian Peterson. Antonio Holmes. Ben Roethlisberger. Dan Marino. Reggie White. Derek Alexander. Andre Reed. Jake Reed. G. Anderson. Kelly Campbell. Is that Saints? Yep, Saints players. Dwayne Bowe. Harper. Alan Page. Rob Fredrickson. Sean Hawkins. Jim Flanagan. Jim Miller. MVP Vinny Testaverde on the Browns. Or Vinny. They were wound up in the right place at the right time. Tony Martin. Terrell Davis. Carter. Coles. Verenius Coles. Brian Blades. Dawson. Marshawn Lynch. It's early Marshawn. Second year Marshawn Lynch card. Nick Mangold. Deshaun Foster. All right, last batch here. See if we can pull some good stuff. Angelo Crowell. Gerard Cherry, Saints draft pick. Derek Alexander. Tony Martin. Mike McCormick Legends. Jason Odom, rookie. Jamie Sharper, rookie. James Stewart. Mike Manula. Checklist. Joey Porter. Another Ben Roethlisberger. Bobby Ingram, rookie. Joey Galloway. Kevin Butler. What year is this? So 96. He was playing that deep. Dusty Ziegler, rookie. Reggie Brown, rookie. Aaron Hayes. Patrick Turner, rookie. Another Tom Brady. Wes Welker. Right next to each other. Cool. And finally, Garrett Wolf. So thanks for showing up. A couple of you that did. If you're watching through this, saw any cards you wanted, let me know. Just about anything but the Saints cards are for sale. And I give you a real good price because I'm thinking we're dealing with like dollar cards or less. So if you see a bunch you want, I'm willing to work with you. So see y'all. Maybe we'll do this a couple times tomorrow. Bye.